Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Tuesday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. And maths, I don't know if maths was ever really my strong point. I spend a lot of time just sort of writing on the desk, which worked out really badly for me that time when the maths teacher in sixth form had just had the desk cleaned the period before, and she had a seating plan, so she knew exactly who'd written on the desk. So yeah, there was a certain amount of punishment there, but you don't have to be a genius to figure out. When Sky News do the numbers for your Brexit vote, and only 197 people are into it, and did you notice me sneeze there? Or did I manage? It was this that gave it away, wasn't it? And then 422! Jeez, that's a lot. They've got a lot of MPs. Anyway, so that's not going to go well for Ms May. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, well, both places, Northern Hemisphere, it's winter. And so we've got helicopter shouter-in-chief Donald Trump in the snow out in the White House with his jacket undone, and he just doesn't feel the cold, that guy. So I mean, you can say what you like about him, and he stood out there for a good 10 minutes saying random things about how he was going to feed the national college football champions McDonald's, Burger King and Wendy's for dinner when they came to visit him at the White House. Which I thought was... He claimed it was their favourite food. You can't... 3 different things can't be your favourite food. Anyway, I've got off the topic. Very cold. Secret Service guy, all rugged up, looking very... They should have hats on. You lose a lot of heat through your head. Especially him out there. Now, we've got calls for wider public consultation before a controversial sex identification law is passed. I don't know what that means either, but apparently it's part of the wider births, deaths, marriages and relationships registration bill. This is due for its second reading when Parliament finally reconvenes. Oh, when? Oh, not till next month. They're worse than radio hosts, those guys, with the amount of holidays they get. Anyway, this bill proposes changes to allow anyone to change the sex on their birth certificate simply by making a statutory declaration. So basically, you just one day you go, I'm a bit womanish. More womanish than manish. Today, yeah, I'm effing rather than emming at this point, I think. Or question mark. Squiggle. So anyway, to date, the minister in charge of the bill, Tracy Martin, has declined to comment on the concerns raised by organisations Speak Up for Women. She says that they're disappointed in the lack of concern in their interests, or interests in their concerns, one or the other. Anyway, that's one to watch. We could all just change what sex we are from day to day, just on the forms anyway. Finally, avocado. Now, yes, we're all aware they are very good for you, high in antioxidants, I think, and all that other good stuff. But according to ACC, 420 people made claims over accidents involving avocados in the last year. Just getting to that point and then getting that bit out of that bit. This is the highest number of avocado claims in the last 3 years. Laceration and punctures are the most common injuries, with just over 300 people hurt this way. Oh, which does pose the question, what are the other 120 injuries? Like, how else do you injure yourself with an avocado unless it's a laceration or a puncture? Anyway. Oh, soft tissue injuries. Are people throwing them at each other, using them as a blunt weapon? So yeah, we've spent $320,000, when I say we, New Zealand, on avocado-related claims in 2018. That doesn't sound that much. Yeah, especially given the price of avocados. They're not cheap. But it does amaze me how many people don't understand how to get into an avocado. You just cut all around the stone, give it a twist, pull it in half, sharp, large blade to the stone. It's all about twisting. Twist that off. And then to get the stone off the blade, you can tap, tap, tap on the side of the rubbish bin, but I prefer to get the spoon that I'm about to scoop the avocado out with and tap, tap, tap on the stone to get that off. Nice and safe, away from the blade, no worries there. And then you're left with a raft of dishes, not just guacamole, of course. Doesn't that make your mouth water? But look at all these great Avo creations. I'd like to take credit for them, but really it's just a random picture I found on the internet. But it's given me a lot of good ideas. And man, am I hungry now. Definitely worth the risk. Yes, you could slice a digit off, but you've got 10. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. That's the first really overtime episode we've done of glennzb TV for 2019, and it's only the second one. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Who knows how long that one will be.